Hi guys, wishing for you all great lessons. We will learn a new strategy. In fact, the strategy dates back to the 1700s. It was then lost. It was and is still presently only being used by large banks and management companies. Actually, this strategy had been withdrawn from the market and is little known. People were distracted by showing and explaining different methods. People's attention is drawn to different strategies, but the real strategy was hidden and made secret. But there were people who found it. People have tried to find this out by carrying out thousands of tests and by developing these strategies. Today we're going to learn these strategies. The name of this strategy is BST. It stands for the words buy, sell and trap. Now, before I start the lessons, I want to tell you about BST. In order not to waste time, I prepared the format in advance. What does BST mean? As I just said, B for buy, S sell, and the trap strategy. Where can we use the BST strategy? Well guys, we can use the BST strategy everywhere. NinjaTrader, forex, cryptocurrency, stocks and shares. We can use it in a number of places where trading is being taken place, and we can use it in all time zones. The most important factor that determines the price of goods is supply and demand. If the goods have no buyer, the price falls. If there is a buyer, the price rises. What we will learn in this strategy applies to all financial markets. Forex, stock shares, cryptos, it works everywhere. Herein lies the strategy of supply and demand. Many courses offered on supply and demand are based on tutorials and strategies. However, in these courses we will approach supply and demand from a different perspective. This is not a simple system by setting up traps, all bank fund companies and big investors. It is a system which has been designed to calculate exactly where they will enter and where they will exit far well in advance, and is made to operate in all parities and commodities. In this market we will follow the market maker. We will follow the main banks and fund companies. Here the banks make up for 82%, we make up for 18% of the market. The public makes up for 18%. So who do we need to follow here now? Let's take a look. Who should we follow? If we follow the public in the market, we're going to lose. If we follow the banks, we're going to win. In this strategy, we learn to follow banks. We will learn to follow banks and follow them. And if we use this strategy correctly, do lots of trials and tests, we will be successful. We cannot say it is not a strategy that works for oil, doesn't work for GBP, works for USD, or doesn't work for euro dollar. This system works in all parities and for all systems in the stock market. Let's use and apply the correct steps and do a lot of testing. While using this BST strategy, we should try to correctly identify the regions we found and the areas we drew on the charts. Please listen carefully to what I have told you. Do not rush. Do lots of practice, run tests and try to identify the correct input fields. Try to identify the correct entry areas. Try to draw the zones correctly. You must be extremely careful in identifying the exiting of the zone strategies from the regions, because exiting of the zone strategies will enable us to start the correct process. This strategy is a very powerful tool. Please pay attention. Do not watch the videos once and say that you've learned it. Do lots of testing. Open different screens. Open Forex, open NinjaTrader, open Beyondseed. You can also open TradingView. It's a strategy that works anywhere. It doesn't matter in which parity or in which program you work. It is a strategy that will work when you apply the correct entries. Please try to do lots of practice. BST is an easy and straightforward strategy. It is a winning strategy. I repeat again, please practice a lot after learning this strategy. Try to detect the correct zones. Never use an indicator or any tool. We will not use it. Just one rectangular box is enough for us. Just drawing a rectangular box will increase our success by 90%.